Hello guys, welcome to Geology Concepts. I'm here with another tricky question of IT JAM 2016 on structural geology, maps and cross sections. Okay, so you can see a map here. Okay, and these are some elevation contours. As you can see, these dotted lines are the elevation contours. There are these bedding planes. Okay, you can see the sandstone, siltstone bedding plane. This is the shale and sandstone bedding plane. This is a sandstone bed. Okay, this is a shale bed. This is a siltstone bed, and you can see a fault also, this FF fault, okay, which is represented by this bold line. And if you see this question, it says the horizontal lines are the stratum contours. Okay, so this horizontal lines you can see are the stratum contours. Okay, or you can say the structure contour, or it is also called as the strike, right? Strike line. The question asks the throw on the fault FF. Okay, so this is the fault, and the question is asking throw on the fault, which is the vertical component of the fault. Okay, suppose if this is a fault, right? This is the next slip on the fault. Then this vertical component is the throw. Okay, and the horizontal component is called the heave. Okay, so the question only asks the throw on the fault. Okay, so we have to calculate only the vertical component of the slip along this fault plane, which is FF. So as you can see, these stratum contours are already marked in this question. Okay, generally you have to draw it on your own if you are given a map. Okay, but this examination is an online examination, so you cannot draw this stratum contours on the screen, right? So you just have to label it. Okay, so how we label? See, first of all, in my previous videos, I've told you that this stratum contour is made for a particular bedding plane and not for a whole bed. Okay. So we make the stratum contour for this bedding plane, this sandstone siltstone bedding plane, and shale and sandstone bedding plane separately. Okay, they'll have a different set of stratum contours. Okay, so first we'll see for the sandstone siltstone stratum contour. You can see this 100-meter elevation contour is cutting the sandstone siltstone bedding plane at this point, right? And at this point also, right? See on the right, this at this point also, joining these 2 points, we make a strike line. Okay, which is this stratum contour, and I'll mark it as, say, sandstone siltstone 100 meters. Okay, 100-meter the stratum contour for this bedding plane, sandstone and siltstone. If you see this the bedding plane for shale and sandstone, you'll see that this 200-meter elevation contour is cutting shale sandstone bedding plane at this point. Okay, and at this point also, right? So joining these 2 points, you get another stratum contour which exactly overlaps with the stratum contour of the 100-meter stratum contour of sandstone and siltstone. Okay, so for this shale sandstone layer, I'll write the side that this is a shale sandstone 200-meter stratum contour, right? So if you now move this side, you see that the 200-meter elevation contour is cutting this bedding plane at the sandstone siltstone bedding plane at this point and at this point also, right? So you make another stratum contour which is for 200, right? So this goes on, like this is 300 now. So this is 300, this is 400, now this is 500, this is 600, this is 700. Okay, and if you move here, you see that for this bedding plane, here is a 300-meter elevation contour. You draw a stratum contour which is this, which is 300 meters, right? So as you move down, this is the 400-meter contour, 500, 600, 700 and 800, right? But if you see here, there is another bedding plane which is the shale sandstone layer, and there is an elevation contour of 400 meters which is cutting at this point and at this point. Okay, so if you see on this map, this stratum contour will be of 400 meters for shale and sandstone bedding plane, right? So the bedding plane, which should have been at a height of say 700 meters or 800 meters, is now at the height of 400 meters due to the faulting. Okay, it has come down from a certain height to 400 meters, which is the current situation here. Okay, so the question is whether it has come down from a height of 700 meters or it has come down from a height of 800 meters. Okay, you can pause the video and think about it yourself, that if it has come down from 700 meters, then the answer should be 300 meters. Okay, right? The throw should be 300 meters. And if it has come down from 800 meters, then the answer should be 400 meters, right? The throw, right? So if you think that it is 700 meters, it has come down from 700 meters, you are wrong. Okay, because the stratum contour which we have drawn here is for the shale and sandstone bedding plane, right? And if you see that this stratum contour for shale and sandstone layer is 800 meters. Okay, so the throw should be 400 meters. Okay, we are getting only the throw because these elevation contours and this stratum contours represent the vertical component only. Okay, if you take the distance along these stratum contours, you will get the horizontal component. For that you need the scale of the map like this. Okay, but for this question we don't need the scale. Okay, so the throw for the fault is 400 meters. But before leaving, I'll leave you with a question here. Okay, the question is that if suppose this direction is north and this is south, tell me whether this fault is dipping towards north or south. Okay, if I ask you in detail whether, like suppose these are the beds, okay, this is the fault and these are the beds now. Okay, this is one situation where the fault is dipping towards south. This is the south direction. Okay, we are seeing the profile section. Okay, or if this is the condition. Okay, right, where the fault, this is the fault, which is dipping towards north direction. Okay, which condition is shown in the map here, right? So give your answer in the comment box, possibly with a reason. And if you have any doubt, again you can ask in the comments. I hope I could make things clear. And if you like the video, share it with your friends also. So see you guys in another video. Till then, keep learning. Bye bye.